My name is Jasper. In 2 weeks, I am marrying the most incredible woman I have ever met. Julia is a corporate attorney, brilliant, grounded, and fiercely confident. Honestly, after the hell I went through 6 years ago, I never thought I would find someone like her. But 3 days ago, the past came knocking. I received a text from Ellie, my ex-fiancée. After 6 years of absolute silence, the message read, "Jasper, I need to see you one last time. Everything isn't what you think it was." 6 years ago, everything was ready. The venue was paid for, my suit was hanging in the closet, and our families were flying in. The night before the wedding, I realized I had left the backup wedding band at our apartment. I drove over around 10 p.m., assuming Ellie was doing last-minute prep with her bridesmaids. But when I walked down the hallway, I heard it. Her laugh. But not her normal laugh. A breathy, intimate sound I thought was just for me. I opened the bedroom door. Ellie was in our bed with Victor, my half-brother. They weren't just caught in a moment of weakness. I could see it in their faces, resignation. They knew this was coming. Ellie pulled the sheet up, started crying, and said the one thing that is burned into my memory forever. "Jasper, I'm so sorry, but I never wanted to marry you. I've always wanted him." The wedding was tomorrow, and she was telling me I was never supposed to be the groom. I didn't yell. I just left. I canceled the wedding, sent a mass email to the guests, packed 2 suitcases, and drove to a different city to start over. I cut them all out. Ellie, Victor, and even my dad, who took Victor's side because he was the golden child. The first year was hell. I worked 18-hour days on a tech startup just to stop thinking. But that pain transformed into success. My company hit the state's top 10 fastest-growing list. I became successful, independent, and rebuilt my life from the wreckage. That's when I met Julia. She knows everything. She's seen me on the bad days. When I showed her Ellie's text, she didn't tell me to block it. She looked at me and said, "If you're going to meet her properly, on your terms. Close that door the way it should have been closed." We agreed to meet Ellie at an upscale lounge downtown. I didn't tell Ellie one detail, though. I wasn't coming alone. Julia was with me. Ellie arrived on time. She looked diminished, aged, tired, the sparkle gone from her eyes. When she saw Julia, her face fell. Can we talk privately?" she asked, her voice shaking. "No," I said firmly. "Whatever you have to say, you can say here." She started crying. She admitted the affair with Victor had been going on for 3 months before the wedding. "And where are you now?" I asked. Karma had done its work. After I left, their relationship imploded. Victor dumped her, claiming he wasn't ready to settle down. Our mutual friends took my side. She lost her high-level job, and her parents barely speak to her. "I came for forgiveness," Ellie whispered. "I need you to know how sorry I am. I've been in therapy. I need closure." Julia, who had been sitting silently with a look that could cut glass, finally spoke up. "You don't want closure. You want absolution. You want Jasper to tell you it's okay so you can sleep at night. But he is not your priest, and he is not your therapist." I looked Ellie directly in the eyes. "I don't hate you, Ellie. I feel nothing. My life is infinitely better because you betrayed me. Because you destroyed us, I built this business, and I found the woman I actually love. You mean nothing to me." Goodbye. We left her crying in the booth, but it wasn't over yet. First, Victor texted me, wanting to talk man to man. Blocked. Then my dad called. He hadn't spoken to me in years, but now he was pleading for Victor. "He's struggling, Jasper. Be the bigger man. He wants to apologize so the family can be at your wedding." I laughed in his face. You chose your side 6 years ago, Dad. You aren't invited either. I hung up. But Ellie wouldn't stop. She actually showed up at my business partner's office, trying to convince him that I was traumatized and rushing into marriage. That was the last straw. Julia, in full lawyer mode, drafted a cease and desist letter. It was delivered the next morning. Any further contact would result in immediate legal action for harassment. It finally worked. The wedding was last Saturday. It was perfect. No drama. Just people who actually support us. I heard through the grapevine that Victor lost his fiancée after she found out about our history, and he was fired from my dad's company. My dad is now lonely and bitter, finally realizing he backed the wrong son. And Ellie? She's working retail in a small town 3 hours away. I am writing this while looking at my wife, asleep on the couch next to me. People told me I needed to forgive them to move on. That's a lie. I didn't need to forgive them. I just needed to outgrow them. And I did. The end.